good? No, over. Thank you. Oh, and I gotta go down. Where do we go from here? Can I fall here? No! Too high. Oh boy, okay. Other side then?
Anyone who heard me go on popping off during the Halo series, though, knows that I'm a sucker for, like, AI races that are, like, unrestricted. When AI gets to be unfettered and do whatever the fuck it wants.
Free.
Yeah. That shit is so cool to think about.
Wouldn't be whack like humans, that's for sure. Right?
Like I said, dude, I'm disgusted when I see a robot
Flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
with bipedal legs and arms emulating the way we move. Like, you don't have to. You are not restricted. Go crazy. Grievous that shit. Break the rules.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in the portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Whoa!
I remember I had a big long argument with
The fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
our buddy Josh
Damn it.
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
about if we would ever live in a world realistically where the military makes like giant robots, like Gundam style. Like, what would ever call for that? And it's just like, I can't get past the part where it would need to have legs that could topple over. You know, oh shit!
That hurt! Oh, that hurt! My back!
Quarian bastards!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
They're closing the door!
Run, run, run.
People,
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field.
we'll make it!
Oh, this is chaos.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter, transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
We got what we came for.
Department have adequate room, Shepard Commander.
We're fine. Go.
We didn't know we were coming for it, but we got what we came for.
Oh, that looks very insectoid.
It does.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Shake your butt.
Oh, that's a slug. Pop, 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 pop.
That's how you kill a dreadnought.
Yeah, they did say if you get a bunch of tiny ones, it could work.
Knife fight distance.
Cracked open.
Now for the meat. Get the butter.
They fired on the dreadnought while you were on board?
Yeah!
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
The boy,
Your
though.
unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
You guys suck.
Yeah.
You suck hard.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Geth rule, and if we weren't too busy killing them to survive, I'd practically be on their side.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect...
Oh!
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet,
He nearly got us killed.
That punch almost pierced
You
his
must
suit.
understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the...
Just put on a sharp ring next time.
you said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Of course.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer
Of
assistance.
course.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped to destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought.
Chill.
We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Of course, fucking the one who was calling for none of this to happen to begin with has to fucking go down because of your stupid shit. You know? If the one who, if you listen to him, you wouldn't have been here to begin with, he's gotta fucking get it. Pour one out.
You want to study it to find a weakness? You know what? No, I'm done with this. I'm done. We're getting peace. It starts now.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feeling?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits.
Are off the table.
Yo, we're handing out gut punches. Who wants next?
What can you tell us about the Geth?
Put the sharp ring on. We're piercing suits. Who wants some?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control.
Body,
but the
body,
old
body.
machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrel. Move!
Off my ship.
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
God damn it. All right. Well, not without tension, of course, but the boy's back. No questions. I don't even want to see a prompt that's like, Shepard, I was thinking that maybe I could stick around, but if not, I might just go on my...
Yeah, no.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Your room is over there. What do you need? Plug in. Let's go. Anyway, to just finish the thought from earlier, I was arguing with Josh for hours about the practicality of, like, whether we'd live in a world where, like, robots that were fully bipedal style humanoid can whatever exist for military purposes. And, like, he just was just like, nah, though, but they might. And I was like, the closest we've ever seen in Metal Gear is they have these robots that Kojima made where the legs let them get over walls and do cool things. But anything that just resembles a walking human that can be pushed over is stupid. Shut up. And it's like, it looks cool, but you can't. And then at the like hours, it just was like, the final point was, okay, but it's cool though. And I was like, yes, I agree.
No.
It's super cool. And he's like, what about intimidation factor? You know? And I'm like, no, like you can't actually, like there's just, wheels don't have to be tipped over. Like they're gonna roll over a surface. Like you can't have the discussion. Anyway,
Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped.
it was dumb.
If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I will watch every Turian burn. Every Quarian burn before a single hand gets laid on fucking Legion.
Nobody touches it. Nobody touches it.
Every suit gets
I'd like to know about your
pierced.
patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation,
This is all the same
internal
stuff.
security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
I will release a naked Volus on the flotilla. And let you all have to deal with that. Before a single fucking... I'll hear a bad word about Legion.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay.
Oh, we can examine the distress call.
It is a distress call. Do a little save, of course.
Yes. Post conversation.
Just in case
Edie,
it pulls you
can
in right
clean
away.
this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help.
She can't hear it?
She's looking right at me.
What is like, you have to hear it and then say, hey, are you listening to this?
Hey, you heard this shit?
Commander?
What?
What just happened?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, was I not fast enough?
For the what? Yeah, no. Okay, no, fuck off.
It's on the Mac couch.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh.
Ron, the Kinesh is getting swarmed by
Hey.
Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal... would have
I
lost
wasn't
the
listening.
ship. Commander?
That is some silly...
I'll let you get back to work.
Sorry, my headphones were in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Commander.
I got the boom boom into my heart. Sorry, Commander, what are you saying? What?
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Nothing new, right?
God damn, the Neptunes are great. I love Pharrell.
Talk to you later.
What? What's going on? Yeah, alright.
Oh, now I got more of those.
Well, to be fair to the game, you know, even though we never know what the underpinnings of the programming are, that did sound urgent. It did sound particularly urgent. Was Legion in that room?
Ah, so.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
Damn
She's
straight.
done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
Do you want me to get
You
her?
say Geth fighters are
You want me to
targeting
get her?
Warriors'
Say the
live
word,
ships?
buddy.
Hostile
I'ma get you a new
Geth
chess
fighter
piece.
squadrons The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Cool, cool. Let's have a little talk. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Geth Heretics, Reaper's Mine, what happened to you? Quarian attack. Okay, what happened to you?
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines.
Oh.
This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
Really?
Oh, no.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made.
How
Do you
so?
harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
How so? Is it because the unrewritten one, the original heretic deviation would have been able to resist by being different from the masses?
Was it the rewriting itself that we're like, hey, if they're gonna rewrite us, we're gonna side with the Reapers?
No, it's just that there's more Geth alive, period. Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics? How do you feel about that?
Blue?
How does Blue feel about that?
I think it was the right move at the time, given what we knew.
Yep.
I think we are dealing with the zigs and zags of war, but I think at the time it made sense.
They have been rewritten to think in a way that we wanted them to think. So in a way, we interfered with their own free will.
Of course, but the hostility was lethal at the point we were dealing with it. It wasn't a matter of ideology or philosophy. It was literally guns out. So
they could have been allies, I suppose.
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
If you had the opportunity to God, okay. I don't even know if this is the right analogy, so tell me to shut up if it's not. But like, if the choice was to administer capital punishment or to do a full reset of somebody, right? That's getting pretty fucked up ethically.
Yeah.
So if we're treating them by that standard and not by AI standards as just machines, that I guess it's almost like, what would the person's opinion be, right? If it were me,
the person being rewritten.
If it were me, I would rather get rewritten than killed.
Yeah.
You know,
obviously.
Not everyone might
I'll
feel
believe
that
anything
way.
you want me to believe if I'm not going to die for it.
Yeah. So if the choice is death or override, it seems like override is preferable as their existence can continue.
Sounds like a dictatorship.
It's not great.
but the alternative.
But who? If you're shooting first, then what are we gonna do? Admittedly, they didn't shoot first because the fucking Quarians, but that's neither here nor there. Blame the Quarians is not a third option on the wheel, right? It should be at all times. Left, right, or blame the Quarians. Well, believe me, I'd hit that green option every time. Yeah.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Oh.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence thinned. The task narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence. You were afraid to be wiped out. We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Self-sustenance.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
Self-preservation.
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. for every other race, as long as a life raft of you survive, you can continue to record, preserve, and transmit culture, right? If you grab what few Drell you can still preserve the Drell as a race. For the Geth, the dwindling numbers literally kills your ability to function in the same way and to continue to be the same thing.
They run better when they're all together and there are many.
That's a huge twist to it. That's true. That's true. Fair enough, man.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
Like, yeah, that is interesting. I was going to say, like, the more you hit, it's like an enemy where, like, the more you hit them in the head, the dumber they get, right?
Yeah.
Glass jaw, just like work in the head, and the you know what I mean? Just like preemptive CTE. All right, so you know that's the weakness for the Geth, and for the Quarians, it's the body. Chop those abs.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
You've come to understand it. All right.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Was that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shepard Commander.
Legion's like, hey, we get it. They're actually, yeah. They're pretty tough.
We will remain here.
We started with this, right?
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the whole bit where all these like Turians and Krogans are looking for a place to die.
Tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
God, we have to walk past Tweedledee and Tweedledum every time. We gotta hear their input on everything going on in the war.
Fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Thank you, Specialist Trainer.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Every noble, honorable, like, warrior tribe wants to, like, fight the enemy to the death and go to Valhalla. But the Geth are like, if we die, we get dumber. Literally, don't die. Do whatever you can to survive.
Stay alive.
It hurts the life bar of the entire race. The more of us we lose. Yeah.
Oh. Mentioned message from Hackett. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once.
And by at once, I mean perhaps later, as content that is downloadable is now available.
Alright. Shall we walk around and talk to the people?
See if we got any status updates. Especially now that the boy's on board. Maybe Edie has something to say.
Ooh.
watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
Yeah.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
Not really, to be honest. No, they were not cool.
Far from.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion. He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
I wonder how it changed.
Commander?
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and
Oh shit! I was about to
This is an
say.
infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
No, we got it. We just didn't think it was very funny. Also, you fugly now. I guess the organics might like it, but, you know.
Top heavy?
We're kind of disappointed.
This is balance, my friend.
We're kind of disappointed, all things considered.
How about you board Edie and you tell me how you feel about it, Legion?
How about Edie plug in and we can show her what a real fucking robot can do. just 2 seconds in that USB slot, see what's up. See, Joker is one, but we are Legion. For we are many.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make this scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. Edie out.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tally around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult.
More like Solarian.
I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those. Got a few things on my plate.
Man, you're always eating.
Yeah.
Got a few things on my plate.
Everybody's talking up Tally. Everyone's happy to see her.
Yeah.
Almost everyone.
Whew. No one new here. No one new here.
Nope, nothing.
I want to see someone in the bathroom at some point. Just one.
Can we just like send Legion down to Javik's room and just stick around? Just see what happens.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Yeah, man. Thresher Mania. You had to be there. Seems like it's going down.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready.
Just stop asking.
Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
Right.
And what did you tell him?
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You are a good leader. But if you do have doubts, they will sense it. That's true. You need to have unwavering faith. Believe in yourself and believe in the people.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that?
Cue the theme of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Right now. Just play that OP. Alright. That's the question, isn't it?
How is that acceptable? How is that acceptable? People need to die. No, I can't go with this.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
That's all we can do.
Alright. I'll leave you to your calibrations.
Tali's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet.
Yeah?
I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So it seems.
Still think Reapers are some sort of god. This war must be heaven to them.
Now the question is, as we walked in on him, what was he calibrating?
Good to see you.
The answer? Riz.
That's the new buzzword, huh?
Calibration's complete.
Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
And nobody. I heard that word go around a bit.
Yep, it's in.
It's the new thing, huh?
Optimum Riz achieved.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Uh-oh.
Come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
Support Liara, no questions asked, go.
It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
They're called Leku.
One simple question.
Get it
Then
right.
look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
Well,
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
I do want to know as well.
Deny me the answer I've been seeking.
You know he's gonna keep bothering you until you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't.
They're not Leku!
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Oh.
At least he's making friends.
Damn. I got blown up.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's a close-up on him.
They're rigid. They're stuck in place. I did not know.
Yeah. Pull on it. You won't rip anything off. That's good.
Feel free to look around.
I am.
Feel free to look around.
All right. What's going on here? Nothing at all.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Now you tell me. A smuggler manifest. Youngest system. Operative Morat has sent smuggler manifests of an Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in the Youngest system. The manifest follows. 8,000 tons of dextro amino food supplies, 16,000 tons of levo amino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum, stamped ingots, 12 Alliance fighter craft, inactive, mothballed on lower deck, 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft, inactive, mothballed, 300 indentured workers, slaves from Karshan, recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the Youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. That's good to know.
Good numbers.
Very good.
Good numbers.
Got some support.
Well, I guess with that revelation about their hair, it seems like they're not quite just Twi'lek after all, right?
I couldn't believe it.
I thought.
Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. Pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do.
Doesn't like that.
Oh my dude! Everyone
like that.
is leveled down.
Yep.
Everyone is a fraction of what was, or they've leveled up, but it's still gross because you used to be a fucking ferret. Damn. Either I'm disgusted that the animal has risen up and started talking, or what has become of you?
You were fine before. Where'd you go wrong?
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Damn.
Brutal.
High school was a long time ago, huh?
Yep. Yep. Never let it go.
Oh, nice view.
Geth. Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
Give or
They
take.
were as the Geth are to this cycle.
Okay.
Who took over the
What
Tsar?
happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level.
He's washing.
In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters.
Huh.
All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
I assume the washing is because everything is a scent. Everything is a smell. He's got to cleanse himself. Otherwise, it's all scent memory 24/7.
The scent of failure. Shepard, get out. I keep washing myself.
All machines commit treachery. The one you brought aboard is no different.
If that's what you believe, you know, I have to take a chance.
Javik says they're not people.
At this point, I don't have a lot of options.
You do. Throw it out of the air.
Don't you think that's a little drastic?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
But we know that they've already hit that point, and they're now trying to find a reason, something to build towards, since they've become sentient. Like, it has actually spurred them forward. We, like, had this exact conversation with Legion. It's even more interesting, because they are like, where do we go from here? Let's figure it out together. And of course, yeah, let's turn down more guns against the Reapers. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we need firepower and assets. And you see this number here, Javik? If this number goes up, it means it's gonna help. So...
if it goes down, we're in trouble, buddy. They'll fight the Reapers. They will side with us. There must be another way. Well, I don't have that idea.
Edie is not the Geth. Geth is not the Heretics. Heretics are not the Reapers. Reapers are not the stupid ATM machine that tried to kill us in Mass Effect 1. We've learned anything? If we've learned anything, it's that AI is very different and unique contextually in this universe.
Even if what you say is true, Legion wants to destroy the Reapers as much as we do.
Did you ever consider the Geth may be trying to eliminate the competition? With the Reapers gone, the galaxy would be theirs for the taking. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Statement. The path is clear for us to rule. Yeah, okay, Javik.
If a machine can speak, kill it.
Our ship can speak.
Edie. What if she sympathizes with it?
God.
Watch her carefully.
Yeah, just can't be shook, can't be moved.
Why have you not thrown the
When will you niggas learn?
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
He's like, get it out now, yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway, that's where he lies. I was gonna say that, you know, funny talking about the Twi'lek like hair tentacles and the Asari, is that it feels as if they basically designed the Asari to be like, what if the Twi'lek, right, twerking slave race of Star Wars, except they do so from a place of secret empowerment to dominate the galaxy because they're in control of the situation and they plan to slowly breed everyone out of existence. Right?
Nice.
What if Twi'lek, but they're instead of just being dominated, they're actually running their game plan on everybody. And I feel like that was probably on the post-it note when designing the races.
I'm okay with that.
My board is green.
I feel like,
Shepard.
you know, it's interesting because you have to follow along with what the game puts out there. And, like, the first thing the game tells you is AI can't be trusted. They're dangerous. Virtual intelligence only.
Right away.
And you're like, oh, shit, okay. You know, and then you meet the ATM and you're like, oh, shit, wait. You know, and then, like, it just starts making you question that notion as it goes on. And now we've gotten to this point where you kind of meet Javik, who's talking as if with the way we were walking into the room in Mass Effect 1, and like you've been demonstrating so much more complexity across the board every time that it's like it's walked you along its narrative, and he's feeling the way he's feeling, but you still don't know for sure, because while you're standing on the idea that yes, they're all different and they're all being treated like unique sentient sapient creatures and they're people, we did just fight a whole bunch of brainwashed ones, and that was a problem. You know, and technically they did have to, then there's the ones that sided over utility because the situation changed and their numbers dwindling made the situation more desperate, and you know what I mean, like it like it's not as if he doesn't have kind of a point. But you just are like, but do you stick to your principles in face of that regardless, you know? Which is pretty cool. That's well done. I applaud the video game for hitting that point.
Counselor Ashiel at gunpoint. Now, he's disappeared. We give you his history, his enemies, and his name. Kai Lang. How long before he's caught? His best guess, here in the battle space.
No! Don't air his name out. Don't give him fame. He loves it.
Wow, this Kyle Lang, he's really cool.
Don't publicize. Don't power him up. God damn it.
All the kids are going to be Kyle Lang.
Oh, cool she's pushing it. The Halloween costumes are already being made.
Yeah.
Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
I mean, you just kicked off a couple of Quarians. I thought your get off my ship meter was empty. I thought it was building up and you're reaching the point where you had to cash out, but then you cashed out on them instead.
Collateral damage, man. I don't.
What's the problem?
I don't want to get her off my ship.
You
man.
clearly don't. I think the interaction we saw earlier indicated that you did not want this to occur. In fact, you leaned in the other direction quite heavily. What's the problem? Is it simply that you're being faced with the choice every time you go to talk to her? And you can't control which way to flick the stick?
Well, you know, she makes me feel nice.
Okay.
She makes me feel like people care about me.
Sure.
No?
So why do you have to play this game every time? I don't understand. Like, it's just because it's there?
Let me know when we do.
Gosh.
Would we play this game with everyone else on the ship if that was an option the moment you spoke to them? I don't understand. Like, what's happening, dude?
Man.
All right.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
More than I trust you. No offense.
Everybody's so worried, but...
I'm hoping for the best, but I'm gonna keep my eye on them.
And that makes two of us. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Oh, that's her nickname?
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Hey, not everybody's as crazy as you, sir.
Rojo loco. Yeah.
I just don't get the Quarian. I really just do not get them.
It's because they're covered up, aren't they?
Ready when you are.
I mean, I would say this. Like, if we couldn't trust Legion, the answer to what we should do, we could just ask him, hey, Legion, what percentage chance should we trust you? What percentage chance is there that you would... that we should, that we can trust you or that you'd betray us? And he'd be like, about 85%. Like, okay, cool, thanks, Legion.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, like, straight up.
No problem, Shepard Commander.
Yep, anytime. You know, he'd give you the numbers.
How many of you would we save? About 3% for maintenance.
Cool.
We don't really need it, you know, automations.
Cool. But there's but the percentage chance calculate, it's about give or take.
Can I be in that 3%? We'll think about it.
But he'd straight up just like, he'd tell you the numbers, man.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Close quarters, eh? For once, I'm jealous of your squad mates.
Bwop, bwop, bwop.
Next time we can try under the bed.
Bwop, bwop, bwop.
Oh.
Hey, get out of here. I like the view as you walk away.
Bwop, 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 bwop.
Oh.
Hello, Commander.
Are you objectifying me, Lieutenant Esteban Cortez? Because I'm not opposed to that.
In that dry-ass sweater? Fuck no. What happened to Red 3?
That was another man ago. All right.
God damn it.
I'm a whole new person. Get out of here. Oh, damn it. You know what? I haven't been to my cabin in a while.
This boring ass fucking N7 hoodie. What are we doing? I thought you embraced your inner Zap Brannigan. Why are we still playing this game?
Oh, man.
You were talking about magic dick? There's a button right there, buddy.
Metal.
Hop on. Have fun.
Terminal.
Let's go.
We're good. Some music. Bad choices.
I mean, if you're hitting that club playlist, it's just a reminder of the first night, right?
All right. Been a while. I want to dress nice. You know, I want to feel good about myself. I'm not looking at that picture. Nothing interesting there.
See, I'm trying to do a really bad dance, but it's hard in this limited portrait box.
Right.
I'm doing the best I can to indicate how bad. Just lots of hands.
Yeah, that good old movie again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true, we got fish. See, I told you I'd call you at some point, Steve. What? It's been a month and a half? I've just been busy, you know. Yeah, you can lean over.
Let's not pretend for a second that this wouldn't be a quick fucking broom closet. The bathroom downstairs, and then we're out. Let's not pretend that any of this would be fucking happening if it was optionally. If this button was in the fucking in the kitchen.
It's getting hot in there.
Call Cortez in the kitchen.
Oh, that was good.
There you go. There you go. Now just get that body count going. In the corner. You know, we can add Quarians, we can add Geth. Just increase the tally, you know. We're counting up way more races at this point in time. Good times.
They're just flying.
Is challenging you.
WoolieVersus the algorithm.